Hello everyone and welcome back to the latest Spire. It is me after a shower with my white hair all ruined. Actually blonde hair, it's not white. White would be old, blonde would be like, white. the way I call it is white. These two are on Ascension, then this is 9 and these are 8. So let's go for another Necrobinder run. I would love to win here. I think transforming is a very good option. I can get 4 edits pretty late in the act too. It's also nice because I am in the underwater, so you can usually get strong and end up winning against the elites. I also like Necrobinder into them because there is a chance I go for a Doom build. There's only 2 fights before that though. Let's see what I get from the transform. Calcify. That does not inspire confidence, I will say. I might have to take only 3 elites, but let's see. And if that was even worth doing. I mean, I guess the Osti is attacking slightly stronger now. I don't really find the Osti attacks to be the most consistent of all archetypes. Power Potion is helpful. Flatten? Okay, well, I think with the start I got, I think it just makes sense to take Flatten, right? Are these cards strong enough to take on a elite with a power potion? They are probably strong enough for the EL. I don't like my chances into the others. I just don't like the other paths here. Let's see what I get here. Enchanting the Flatten with Steady is quite helpful. I don't think I want to put anything else with Steady, cause this thing I can hold until I can play it for free. That's helpful. Enough for taking these guys out. Don't know about that one. I might also divert here. I can still take on 4 elites like this, but take 1 less campfire. Let's see. I've got 1 more chance to get something good. I got the combo. Could have actually done this better, but whatever, it doesn't matter anymore. At least I am relatively strong compared to the Toad Bowls. The Flatten is going to help me a lot. I just look at this. I can just hold it here. How great is that? I could get them vulnerable or take Severance. Severance is nice, but I think the vulnerable is going to actually do more damage. Especially if I upgrade it. What if I upgrade you for more damage? I think Calcify upgrade is more relevant than the Flatten and Unleash. Scourge I'm not taking, it's between these 2. Severance is pretty nice damage, excuse me. But it might be a bit difficult to get it off. I've got 2 more question marks and I can upgrade a card. If I take the Fear and upgrade it, is that better? I think I want the Severance to draw faster. Forgotten Relic or a random Forgotten card. And 100 gold as well. It is basically getting a curse and 100 gold, which is not too bad. I'd rather get a relic though. Yeah, Dreamcatcher is alright. it's probably the best roll you can get from it. Like the boot is obviously horrendous and the other option isn't that much better either. I just need to draw one of these two next turn and I'll be fine. There's the combo. I actually have 30 damage. Very high damage. For this part in the game especially. It's an alright combo. I feel pretty good about taking a boss now. Or not a boss, an elite. Delay is pretty good. It works with the souls. It's a decent block card, or at least I personally like it. Now I need to think about which one I'm upgrading. Flatten would just be consistent for more damage. I've got 2 Osty attacks. So Calcify upgrade is worse than a Flatten upgrade. This would be 5 more damage, but it's not the most consistently used. Delay would be an extra energy for next turn and 2 more block. I think I like the Severance upgrade the most. I'll go with that. Okay, Severance is not that useful here. Do I want to pop the power potion? Is it worth it? Not necessarily. I think it's worth it, to be honest. There's a second Calcify, I guess. All of these are useless. Yeah, it's I guess this is alright. Gives me extra energy next time. It made me go with a different strategy here. Prioritize less taking the damage or getting the damage out early. Because I feel like it's probably alright. Because against this enemy, you mostly want to just keep on damaging it while also getting your block up, right? Like that's the ideal case. Probably don't want to burn my souls there. Hey, not bad damage at all. I don't want to burn the soul. There's no reason to. Severance is helpful. Relatively clean fight against an elite here. There we are. Powdered demise, that's alright. I could save it for the Lagavulin, but I think the Lagavulin is going to be pretty easy for me, to be honest. Because I can build up a little bit before the fight starts. A second Flatten. Flattens work with each other, so that's pretty good. But I think maybe the Grave Blast would be better. Grave Blast works with I can call back like a delay, for example. I can delay into Grave Blast delay to keep it cycled. For example, I think that's better. Adds more synergies to the deck, more adaptability. Usually better to get more adaptability out of your stuff. I could Severance, but at the same time I could also just defend, strike. Set you to 35. I don't know if I need to really go aggro here. I think I can go a bit more defensive. With the flatten in my opening hand, yeah, look at this. I can unleash into flatten, into grave blast, into flatten, and then still block for that. Unleash is the only thing I need to pay for. Into flatten. Get it back. That is quite a strong combo. That is why I took that card instead of the other one. Because it already combos really well. Should probably just delay for energy next turn. I guess I'll protect my Ostia a little bit. Incredible damage. This is a really consistent deck right now. Rattle. Rattle is again really nice with the flatten. It also works with the Calcify I got. So I'm gonna take it. I have never played with it before, but I guess it's basically like a verse finisher. Centennial Puzzle, that's very nice for my deck. I really like drawing cards here because I can discount them in combinations. Happy Flower and Sentinel Puzzle. They don't give me the most combat power, but I guess the Happy Flower is set up already. Maybe I want to go for the Elite here instead of the upgrade. If I went for an upgrade, what would I get really? 9 damage at the highest. Wait, the Osti with the Rattle is... Calcify and Rattle is basically accuracy. It's not bad with that. I've got a few upgrades I really want. But I think taking an Elite is going to make me stronger, really. And like, I'd like to get strong. I could power demise one of these. Okay, you're dying in 3 turns, it's pretty much perfect situation. And then I'll focus you. Because I am on Ascension 8, these guys gain 7 HP instead of a slightly lower amount. I've got Giga Lethal on one of these, which is this one. Do I want to eat the damage though? I mean, there's nothing really to get really with that. It's kinda bad. Oh, I didn't realize I didn't one shot with the... That was my bad. I would have done this the other way if I realized that. That was really bad by me. Could have pushed out some more damage. They're dealing 10 damage. That is dying automatically. I can bodyguard defend. Maybe defend again, just play it kinda safe here. Or rather play it slow. Let's go play it slow here. Because this thing's dying to the thing anyway. Now I get a big turn. 22 block or a 16 block. Yeah, 16 is enough if I don't kill these. There's the lethal. Found it. Oh, bear, that's very helpful. Might help me in not resting for the boss and lets me take these elites a bit more without worries. Hound could be decent damage. Yeah, it's alright. It's basically, it turns into a... If I play it before Severance, it turns into 18 damage, right? For 1 energy. On the first cycle. Also works very well into the Lagavulin rather. I could also get a Wisp, but I don't know if I want it really. I'll go with a Hound here. Oh, nice. Okay, nothing really get good here. A second rattle is interesting, but not very good. A removal is the most tempting option here. Panic button is exhaust, so it's not that good here. Prices the strike. Remove that, and then might be... Well, Severance number 2 is not that great. I already have one upgraded. I don't really want another one. Might just be... Countdown is... yeah. I'm not gonna go for the Doom build right now. I don't think. Well, sit there's no block here at all. I'll play that, it's better than nothing. Calcify into defend. Into rattle, into flatten. At least I get good damage here. I can only get the block, it's painful. Well, I guess I got 12 block. I gone down to 16. This is more than 0. That's true. Nothing I can really draw here is going to be that great. I can stun it next turn though, that's good. It is getting stunned with vigor, but I do have like a giga stun here, you know. Yeah. It's nearly a one shot. Unluckily I did not draw the rattle. Rattle would go really crazy on this turn. Unleash to flatten, grave blast into flatten. I actually one shot this guy. It's really high damage. And I don't like that. It is thanks to the souls, you know, having this in my deck. Lantern, okay, that helps quite a bit. I've got 2 energy relics, no block though, which is unfortunate. Soulstorm is alright damage. Fetch is just very good. Fetch is like perfect card for this deck, right? There's never a reason for me not to take it. Especially with the Calcify in my deck, right? Like Calcify makes Fetch actually 7 damage, which is very nice actually. It's not very nice, it's really nice, you know. But I do need to not get cooked here though, I will say. Yeah, you're dead. Goodbye, bro. Poke. Poke is okay. I could also go for a sculpting strike, but low-key I'm kinda going for a Osti build here because of the first card I got right. Also, I just took out the 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so I can't get any of the elites that is not the eel. Actually, I don't think I can get the eels either. At 16 HP, can I take out the Skulking Colony with this deck? Feel like I honestly could. I feel like it would probably be pretty easy as well, if I go for it. Skulking Colony is not that tough. Strength Potion is completely worthless, by the way. I've got 2 strikes and Severance. So yeah, that's well, I guess it's something for the Lagavulin, but I don't really like it. At 16 HP, if I take the poke, it does 10 damage with the Calcify. It also procs the rattle. You know what? I'm gonna take it. Can I take out the elite without dying? Though that's the question here. It really is the question. Can I greed for that or just go for this? Let's greed for it. Yeah, it is this guy. Delay, bodyguard here, and then I can rattle flatten for the damage cap. Defend. Probably they play the hound so I don't draw it again, because it's quite problematic to have it. Okay. I could play the Severance, or if I play... Oh, nice. I can play the Severance. Fetch. Okay. Would be nice if I got another one, to be honest. Random fetch there. But I can double defend here. Do not take damage. Want to play that, I think. Delay is extremely helpful in this fight. Poke into flatten damage caps anyway. Next turn, yeah, I can definitely block, especially with the Severance there and the extra energy. This can give me a draw as well. And excellent. Hold. This fight is going pretty well, but I shouldn't. Yeah, I can definitely block here, depending on. Nice. Poke into Unleash and Rattle would just super kill. Pot of Ghouls adds 2 souls into your hand. Alright, we've got a Pot of Greed and the Vexin Puzzle Box. At the start of each combat, add a random card into your hand. It is free to play this turn. This is not bad at all. Extra draw on turn 1. It might also get me something very good, depending. Should I go for a fear here for a to make them vulnerable? Feel like it's good. By the way, I only took 4 damage, so it was definitely doable here. To take on the elite. Soul Storm. 2 additional damage for each soul in your exhaust pile. I definitely want to get more soul stuff because I've got 0 cost attacks here and a haunt, so I think Soulstorm is just like building for the future. Might also get a little bonus here. Dirge. Or Dredge. Both of these are hard for me to pronounce. Both of these are extremely good in this deck, because imagine, I can do stuff like Rattle, Fetch, and Flatten. Well, Flatten might be in my hand, and I can just get a like 60 damage nuke out of nowhere with that. Especially if I get it upgraded somehow. A Dirge, on the other hand, is going to give me souls, and well, souls are right now very good. And it also summons, which helps me block. So I'm gonna go with the Dirge. It's like a really amazing card, right? Okay, I got a random no escape, that's very helpful. Especially because I can just play it for free here. Do some damage sneakily. I can just Dirge here as well. Get Osti to be 14 HP. Yeah, this is definitely one. I can also drop one of these in here. I've got Calcify and Haunt already in my hand. Or add it here. I need to decide what to do. I don't know if I even want to play the Severance here, because it's quite tantalizing to go for the Giga Rattle instead. Okay, I should get the souls. It's definitely good. Flatten, and the Rattle does 33 damage now. Hey, not bad, not bad. Osti deck. Osti attack deck. Kinda cooking. Fetch. Poke. Souls. Well, there's the Rattle. Soulstorm is now 23 damage already. Rattle is also doing 33. Oh, that's very nice to see. I might just perfect this boss, depending on how it goes. Yeah, I might not just might, I will. Alright. Completely destroyed that Lagavulin. Get a potion of binding and apply 1 weak and 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Very helpful, potentially. The site this early on is pretty welcome. I think the site could potentially scale up quite high. I only have 20 cards as well. It's a pretty small deck. And if I have souls, I can probably like cycle it in. The Mesne, I don't have a way to cheat it out. I really like it when I've got the Veil Piercer or whatever. You know, the uncommon that reduces the cost of an ethereal card to 0. It works amazingly with that, but maybe it's not that good just by itself. And Seance here, transform a card in your draw pile into a soul. So I can go absolutely crazy with my cycling. I can get rid of my strikes and stuff like that. Although it is not the most juicy ever. The Seance is kinda more iffy for me. Drawing 2 is not bad. You know, with a soul. And if I upgrade this, it becomes a 0 cost. So it is like delayed draw 1. You know, or delayed draw 2. That's rather. Maybe I want to take the site though. It's like really tantalizing this early. Only floor 17. I can stack this up and get like a one shot potential. Nah, let's skip that. Let's go for a Seance. I've decided. Okay, that's gotta unlucky. Oh, that's very nice with my Seance. I can remove the strike and defend maybe. But after that I have no block cards whatsoever. I have one delay besides for that. I definitely need to add more stuff. Getting extra energy on turn 1. Is it an angle? Oh, it's not the best. And fax relics are kinda iffy as well. I'm gonna take a big hug here because I can get rid of the suits. So really it's not a negative for me. Alright, now I have no normal strength stuff. So number 1, will accept severance. Friendship would be amazing now if I were to find it. I want to not remove the final defend. I mean, it doesn't make sense to keep it really. Yeah, let's remove all of that. Now I have a crazy strong deck. Offensively, defensively, let's not talk about that for now. Don't worry about it. Two, three. I could take 4 elites again here. Taking on the elites though. Well, actually this is better. If I go this route, still get the shop. Get a campfire anyway. Lose out on a campfire to take an extra elite here. So I can choose between this one for an extra elite or this one for a extra campfire, and then I can go to a shop. So considering I can go to a shop later on here, I don't think I really care about using the money right now. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think it's alright. Of course, I'm a little bit worried about my poor family always uses. I'm a bit worried about my block capacity here. Oh my. Maybe I've been sleeping on Reto. Maybe this is pretty good. Anti potion is probably better than potion of binding. Definitely take back Dirge. It's one of my only ways to block. Do I want another rattle? A second rattle? No, rattle M up? I think I could go with that. Oh, a friendship. Yeah, that's basically the perfect pull. And I'm getting a friendship here. I think I want to pop an energy potion. Defend and calcify. $33 damage already. My damage is absolutely ridiculous. Alright, that was the previous fight. I was confused why I had chance again, but that was in the previous one. That makes more sense. Capture spirit for more souls. Obviously very good. 4 souls for 1 energy. I need to take this now. The reason why is because I don't have any fucking block in my deck. Anchor. Finesse is also block. For free. Anchor is turn 1 block. It is really good against all of the elites in this act. Maybe considering the fact it's really good against the elites, I should take it. Dragon fruit doesn't make any sense, I think. Only smooth stone. Finesse is really nice in like extended fights. Like when the fights get a bit longer. I could also like buy wait, do I have the money for this? These two? No, I don't, right? 159, 240, no, 239, 247. 247, so yeah, I don't have the money to buy finesse and early smooth stone. I don't really care about removing the defense, especially because I don't have any other ways to block really, except with Osti, which I guess is something. You know, I'll take it, I guess. And besides for that, Anchor. Anchor is going to save me a lot, I think. I'll take the Anchor. It's relatively cheap as well. Probably going to give me more than the simple Flash of Steel. It does cost more, but yeah, it is what it is. I think I also want to take an extra combat, especially with the Anchor. I doubt I'm going to take damage here. Of course it's possible, but not very likely, I think. Hound, Calcify, Seance to turn, I guess my remaining defend into something stronger, and then Dirge to get another soul as well. There's the poke, there's the rattle, there's the flatten. Poke, into flatten, into rattle, into grave blast, into rattle again. My damage is actually crazy. I should probably hit this one, just in case. It was not necessary. Fetch. This is a really efficient deck. And there's what I needed. A block card. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 block cards in this deck. I think the Soulstorm, or a Hound rather, Hound giving me extra draw is really nice because it's going to draw. Actually, well, I think Calcify is probably the more important damage source. I'm not sure which one is, but yeah, both of them are really quite good here. Alright, Time's Up is useless in this deck. I'll just exhaust it. I guess it did generate energy for me even though it didn't do any damage. That's kinda funny. Set up the Hound. Definitely defend. I could Grave Blast for a second defend for 20 block. It's alright. I can hold the Flatten in my hand anyway. Remove the remaining defend. Now I've got a big, well, it's not a big turn, but a turn with a lot of cards anyway. What I would like is a some kind of energy next turn, which is here. Delay. Calcify is still missing. Rattle is quite bad without it. I've got 2 of them anyway. Fetch. Do I want to set up the calcify here? I think I do. Poke and flatten. Do need to eat 10 damage, which is obviously not very good. Delay. Well, I can just play everything, right? That was a lot of damage to my face. Oh, my bad. I didn't realize I hit it. Well, test that. Poke. Actually, I've got a lot of damage in my draw pile. Little. Eternal Feather, that helps with my lack of blocks. Immediately lets me not rest. Very helpful. Fetch, I mean it's the perfect card in my deck once again. I'm very happy to see that. And well, the desperate lack of energy is kinda telling me that I need to upgrade the delay to get me an extra energy next turn. I do have double energy relics, but I still need more, you know. Energy is like the #1 thing I'm lacking. Well, after defense. Defense and energy are the things that are missing here. Let's see, I might get something really nice here. Pack of marbles, potential damage on turn 1. It's very nice combo with the anchor, so I don't need to worry about blocking that much. Very nice with the severance as well. And if I happen to like get a really nice combo in my hand. Although the souls do take some time stacking, so usually it's not the best there. Do I want to skip another upgrade? Is there something like really nice to upgrade? I mean, Dirge and Capsule Spirit are very good. Seance as well upgrade is quite important. Maybe Seance actually is the most important, so I can play it more cheaply. Right, you're kind of like an interesting enemy here because in some ways you're like a complete freebie. Because I draw so many cards in my deck, but you could end up doing a lot of damage to me as well. Let's transform the dazed. It never existed. Yeah, this is the issue with the way my deck uses this. Like it doesn't use the pack of marbles very well because I need time setting up the souls. If I could set up the souls faster, it would obviously be insane. I want to go with this. I don't think I do really. Maybe rather skip here. 2 more days is not that much. Because I will generate the souls. And I do need to take some, get some damage out anyway. There's the calcify. Yeah, now I can go. I could go for an unleash and rattle to almost one-shot you. I think I should do that. Maybe dirge once. Does reduce the chances I take damage. I got a nothing from that potion. I guess I hadn't taken damage so far. If I just draw some souls, I could have killed this guy easily. We wasn't very lucky there. Tiny mailbox. I've got tiny mailbox and a dream catcher, so I can double find something there. And friendship, yeah, I mean, I'm very happy with that. There's no downside for this deck, except for my singular severance here. Is the only thing I've got that cares about the negative. At least waffle would be very delicious. Nunchaku is very good, but I can't get it. What a sad store. I have a lot of stuff I would like to get here. I don't have any ethereal, right? Yeah, I don't. No reason to buy that. I can go to the second store and hope for something better. Don't think I need this stuff. I'm against... Well, the explosive ammo is quite nice here, actually. Enfeebling touch is also very, very good. Delay is very nice on the opening hand. It is free to play this turn. Oh, this is an amazing opening hand, actually. Because I can do this. I can grave blast somewhere. Oh, it's not... scammed. I'm scammed. Got scammed. Need the energy next turn. Unfortunate. Okay, but the nice thing is also... Another nice thing. Oh, Soulstorm also cares about that, actually. There's a lot of nice things in this deck. But another nice thing is that my Ostia attacks don't really care about the damage reduction. The negative here is that I am going to be eating a lot of damage if I don't find something good. I think I can find something good here. I just need to draw some way to reduce this damage right now. $44. Ah, that's gonna work, I think. Give me some more souls. Oh, that's already lethal. Don't need to extend the fight anymore. Oops, I could have done that the other way, I think, to get more gold, some extra. I think another grave blast would be quite helpful. Chemical axe works with the dirge. It's a decent upgrade. Red mask is not necessary because I've got the anchor. What is this potion? Potion of Doom. Did not realize or recognize it. Definitely buy the chemical axe with the dirge in my deck. Gimme, gimme. And another one of these guys. Shroud, another worthless card, but at least it is a card like that, so I can get rid of it immediately. Flatten is nice. Accent can delay and flatten and just block. I've got one soul so far. I think I want to grave blast to get more souls in the draw pile, to be honest. Or maybe the delay. Delay to get an extra energy next turn. Let's go with the more souls angle. Completely useless hand, unfortunately. Good thing I didn't get the other option I had there. Didn't use that one. Okay, I need to find a way to draw something here. Dirt would block for a lot if I draw it. I want to do this first. Because it did add into my chances of finding something nice there. Ouch. Yeah, no way I could avoid that. Okay, I can do dirching here. Calcify is nice. Try more. Might get a crazy rattle turn here, potentially. Not really. At least I've got the hound, so I can kill them with this. Hound them to death. Oops, that's not ideal. Transform this. Increase my chances of killing this thing next turn. There we go. It was tough, but not too tough. Oh, Josh Paper works with the souls. That's a very nice addition to the soul deck. Soul Austy deck, or whatever I've got here. A Wisp is very helpful. I've got 27 HP. Can I greed for an upgrade? Against the crab. The crab is kinda like bronto-loaded damage. I feel like this deck might struggle to block the attacks. I should probably do this. Okay, I got a random side here. Do I want to take the side here? It's kinda late now. Floor 32, I don't think I want to. Might skip the reward. Pars is also alright, but I don't need more draw. Blessing of the Forge is better. Yeah, that's about all. Friendship in opening hand is really important. It's in here. Severance is good. This is a very nice opening hand in general. I definitely want to go for this enemy, by the way. Focus this one. Oops. I trolled it. My bad. Missed out on some damage on the small one. On the rocket, that is. Time to start spamming out some souls. Time to calcify. Got a decent amount of souls already. Can play Hound next turn for sure. Decent rattle angle. But better to block. If I Grave Blast, what do I want to upgrade? Capsule Spirit. Capsule Spirit is really nice upgraded. Also, I could just upgrade this hand here. Yeah, this is definitely best blessing of the Forge turn. I'm going to lose a few damage here. Getting everything into my hand. I think it's alright. I think Fetch doesn't really need to upgrade. Rattle does. Yeah, let's drop this now. Really big Blessing of the Forge. Literally 10 cards that I have in my deck. Hound. Remove the defend now for sure. No, actually, obviously remove the suit. It's very obvious. Give me some block with this. Probably want to play the Wisp, to be honest. Not worth grave blasting really. Then I've got a double rattle. Actually, it's pretty good to play the rattle so that I can get the this. The grave blast is really good here because I can get an extra damage on these things. Actually, kill it right now. And then Dirge. Alright, that was a really good turn with the Blessing of the Forge. You know, the combo pieces you want to have, like... You want to have combo pieces in your soul deck. It's basically how you make the souls not useless. Otherwise you have a bunch of like tickling your enemy until they give up, you know. This gives you way more firepower. Like Soulstorm is like kind of an alright payoff, but it's not exactly the most exciting. Rattle is a lot faster to just proc immediately like this. Very situational that you can do this, but you know, in this deck I'm very happy to have it. Oh, could go for an Neurosurge for sure. Yeah, I doubt this deck is going to struggle if I have this in my options. Very happy with that. Instinct, Sai, or Iron Club? Iron Club obviously is not necessary. I don't think anyway. I could Instinct here. And I could get both of my... yeah, I can make my damage cards go absolutely insane. My conditional, where is the... yeah. 3 attacks in my deck and upgrade them, basically. Well, super upgrade them. Rattle, number 1, rattle number 2. Now they do 14 damage per Osti attack done already. And obviously it's just base 14 damage. And then Soulstorm, because it scales up. And now I have a priority of upgrading. I need upgrades desperately. 4 campfires, that's not so bad. Let me upgrade all of my crazy cards. Do I want to fight a hard fight or which one of these is better? Oh, I can go to this shop. Yeah, there's a shop later on as well, but I might find something good to use in there. Fancy's Cry is a pretty good random card to get from the Vexing Puzzle box. Don't mind if I do. You know, the 5 could help a lot with the block situation. It blocks over its weight because of the fact that it does extra, you know, stuff. Making a power is probably pretty bad. Mad Science gives me a AoE attack, which is alright. Actually it's really bad. None of these I really want. I don't want either of these. I don't want a power and I don't want a Well, I guess a power to like make my powers cost less is kind of alright because I've got 3 powers. Make them free. What? I had no idea this is in the game. At the end of combat, upgrade a random card. I thought there were only 2 options. If I upgrade this, does this become innate? Yes, it does. I've only got 27 cards in my deck, so... I mean, see, gimme. I could go for a removal on a defend. It's really expensive. I don't think I want to do that. Just gonna skip this store. Oblivion is interesting. Gimme. Give me all the block and extra energy next turn. Get the mad science out. I wonder if I can increase the... No, it's definitely just in here, because otherwise it would upgrade my souls. That would be very annoying. No way it does that. Oops, that was a mistake. Doesn't really matter, I can just one-shot this guy using my... rattle. And my bodyguard got upgraded randomly. Okay, I did not know that this was in the game. This is amazing. This is like that character is rare for free. Just for free. And a flatten. I think I really like my deck right now. And well, considering the fact I got the the mad science, do I really want to avoid these elite fights here? I mean, probably. Let's see, wait, where was the one? The route. But the nice thing is I can at least get a few upgrades here still before the queen. Okay, Neuro Search is amazing. Oh, Page Storm is not too bad. Mostly it goes out of the deck. And it does draw something with the Defy, so it's not a net negative for the deck. I'll take that happily. Dirt is incredible. Bodyguard is very nice. Then I can unleash. Now this flatten becomes free. The rattle is disgusting. And rattle into Grave Blast into rattle. For a nearly turn 1 kill. In this relatively slow deck as well. There's the Mad Science. Well, I wouldn't really call this slow anymore. You know, in the past this was a relatively slow deck. In the past this was a relatively slow deck, rather, let's say like that. Joss Paper obviously very nice. So Storm Troubles gas. So yeah, I got the Mad Science off, so Calcify, nice, a good upgrade. Let's get it. Let's get it. That's one of the upgrades I wanted, but I don't have the like upgrade, you know, space to like really upgrade it. Page Storm is theoretically like just kind of a nothing burger, right? If I draw it on turn 1 it's bad, but I do have some ethereal cards, so it does kinda work. I've got 2 ethereal cards. The fact it's upgraded and it costs 0, I can probably just take it and get some extra effect from it. It's definitely good against the queen. If I'm thinking like that, it's definitely takeable. Just a freebie. Let's get an upgrade first. Full HP, very nice to see. Friendship is not necessary to upgrade. Mad Science is, I don't want to upgrade that. 4 extra damage per hit for this. Soulstorm scales way faster. Yes. But that's definitely a better upgrade here. Dirge is another one I want to upgrade. Okay, I've got a Anchor and a Horn Cleat, not bad at all. I'm not very worried about the elites here. They might do a lot of damage to me, but I'll be fine, I think. Do I actually want to go this route? Gets me 2 combats. The nice thing about the campfires is that I can decide the upgrade that they give me. Is there like a relic I really wanted? I mean, yes, for sure, there's some. I probably should just upgrade though. I mean, I've got the chemical axe, so I can get the dirge here. It now gives me, you know, more souls. I mean, better souls rather, not more of them. I think with the fact that I can upgrade a random card, I think a fight is better value than a question mark. Melancholy is not too bad. Oh, Severance is very nice. Nemesis is very nice. Bodyguard is very decent. I can unleash into flatten, grave blast into flatten. Oh, I just randomly drew the other one. Nice. Not too bad. This deck that theoretically needs a lot of setup. I don't think it needs that much setup anymore, I'm not gonna lie. Now I need to find the Mad Science here. Hello, there we are. Now I can one-shot you. I really can one-shot you actually. 58. Nice, and the Rattle Plus! Oh, that's a perfect one. Gigantification potion that one-shots the enemy. That is my win condition. A second haunt increases the damage I do with the souls. It is coming together here. A campfire and a hop and a question mark or a elite. I think I only have one really key upgrade, right? Like one really upgrade I want to get before anything else. And that is the upgrade on my second really good card. Where is it? The other rattle. But it's really weird to see only 2 defense. Transform 1 and some removes actually kinda carried here. So the other rattle and then there's the second rattle. I want to definitely upgrade this. It increases the damage potential so much. Capture speed is also an important upgrade, but not that important. Yeah man, let's take 2 fights here. Calcify is here nicely. Okay, Rattle can one-shot one enemy here for sure. Focus this one with the other attacks and then the Rattle can finish the other one. And nice. Yeah, Rattle can finish this one now as well. can finish every enemy actually. First enemy. Actually, no. I can't finish every enemy. Just most of them. I don't have the energy. I mean, it's pretty good that I keep this one alive because I can go for the mad science. I don't actually want to kill my enemy yet. Solo storm in this fight. Turns out it's pretty good when you draw every single card in your deck when you draw something. Yeah, so I played the Mad Science card. So now I can just kill you. Crave a Warden upgrade. I'm not exactly excited about that, but does make it a little bit better. Fortifier, probably not necessary. What's wrong? Useless. The relic here, it's because I don't use strength very well. That is the reason why the relics here are quite likely to be useless. Snap is interesting, but probably not very good. My deck is like very fine-tuned right now, so because of that I don't think it's that good. I got a random rattle. I thought that was one of my main rattles. My ratatouilles. I'm saying rattle way too much, it's starting to rattle on my brain. That was a good one, right? Okay, I'm starting off this fight a bit slower. There's the mad science, okay, now I can just kill you. As long as I just draw my stuff. Yeah, that's definitely gonna do it. Do I have any draw? Don't think I do. Oh, a misplay. Could have done more damage. Actually, I think I had lethal if I played it in the right order. Yeah, definitely, because I got lethal in the wrong order. A Wisp upgrade is kinda useless, unfortunately. Masalet's gift is also worthless. Fetch is the perfect card in this deck. There's nothing negative about that card being added into it. There is not a single situation where there would be a bad card here. Bone Flute is incredible block in this deck. And Invoke I want to cycle. Yeah, cycling Invoke at this part in the game is very good. Poke, I don't think I want to add that into my deck, it does not draw something. I've got something better already, you know. And now my upgrade. Neurosurge is not as good in a boss fight. Because, you know, of the fact that it takes a while. Takes a while, rather. Yeah, look at this. Alright. Gigantification potion has the potential to one-shot this enemy on turn 1. If I got a really nice. Okay. Sacrifice is interesting for blocking. I don't think I will use it, but I'd haunt immediately here. Probably just skill potion right now. Maybe just burst. Yeah, let's just take the draw, right? There is Soulstorm already. Focus the queen for sure. The damage I can do on this turn is very low, so I'll just dodge for some souls so I can draw all of my cards that I want. Oh, does this give me a retain? No, sacrifice is just a retain card, that makes sense. Calcify lets me draw more. Yeah, against the queen, I feel like I'm probably a bit of a counter, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I care about the Neurosearch downside here. It's fine. Gonna kill it faster than the effect really affects me. I can hold on to this, it's pretty good. Give me an invoke, it's good. Oh wow, I don't want to transform anything here. I thought I would. Well, actually, mad science is not very useful. At all. I had one thing to transform. I wonder if Bone Flute works every single time separately. If it does, that is quite incredible. I get a decent combo here. Let's go for the combo. Just clean up my draws a little bit. Not bad. I say after nearly one-shotting the enemy. What is the haunt? Definitely dropping the friendship as well. Fetch lets me play another card. Page Storm is just a free draw. Alright, Grave Blast. What are we Grave Blasting? If I would help. Probably the best way to block, right? Oh wait, Sacrifice is here. I don't need to worry about blocking, I can just go for something. Capture Spirit is very nice. Yeah, Sacrifice is gonna handle the block for me. Nice. Game in clutch. Yeah, there's a suit, so I want to seance the suit away. Only 2 souls in there right now, but 3 fetches, which are basically souls. Oh, it would be nice if I could do something more. I don't think I can though. Have to do with this. First time in this boss battle I'm actually taking damage, I didn't even realize that. Okay, yeah, the fight is over. It is so over that I can just do random bullshit and probably win. I can kill that one with this. And I can kill the queen with the other one. Or I could potentially kill it without even using that. That's the second time I've drawn that fetch. And yep. That wasn't very difficult. I countered the queen horribly. She is not good into draw decks. You know, slide decks and draw decks, like these things that like spam cards out and have like a consistent way to draw without having a combo. Like with a soul. It is almost perfect against this boss. The test subject and the Doormaker would have been way harder. I could actually lose to the Doormaker, to be honest. Probably not, but it could be possible. I mean, I could have used like a Giga Potion to just one-shot him as well on the turn where he's exhausting my cards. It's definitely possible to handle him. But yeah. Ascension 9 on the Necrobinder. I feel like that was a pretty... It wasn't the fastest run, I will admit, but it was a good run. I really liked that. I went for a new rattling build. I've never gone for that build before. The Ostia attacks don't feel very consistent, but when you get something like that at the start, Like, I don't think you can avoid going for a Asti attack build when you get a Calcify at the start of the run. You know, I feel like I gotta go for the Asti attacks. Thanks for watching, and if you liked it, leave a subscription. That's at the end here. Bye bye. Oops. What have I done? I almost started streaming accidentally.